Hi folks, welcome back. And continuing our exploration of bar chords, we're going to move on to the B minor. Now you could also consider this an A-shaped chord, just as we did the B major, because essentially we could say that the B minor formation is a moved up A minor, which in fact it is. And that right there is a great sound, and actually you've heard that a bunch. Worth experimenting with these kinds of things, by the way. It's beyond the scope of this course to get into all the different kinds of chords you can find by combining ringing notes, open notes rather I should say, and fretted notes, or even just all the different ways that you can play some of these chords. It's really to get you thinking about how you find them, most of all, how you explore, how you build on what you do know to find new things. And sometimes it really is as simple as just picking up a finger or two, or rearranging one. But we're not going to get that fancy just yet. What we're going to do with B minor is more or less the same process that we did with F major, which is simply to build the chord, to really get comfortable with the individual fingering and the sense of balance on each fingertip. So, I'm going to start off with my index finger here and just build up a 4-finger formation to start with, 4 notes. No bar yet, but the hand position is about what we would have for the bar. Straight arm, dropped wrist, not bent this way. This is a big no-no. Pushing the base of the palm against the back of the neck, never going to do anything good. And as I said, if this doesn't look awkward to you, you're not looking hard enough. But this, that's what we're looking for. So as we did before, we're going to build this chord 1 finger at a time. Ultimately, we are looking to sustain things, so as I've said before, if you can't, then just concentrate on landing with the finger that would be used in the chord. So we make sure we develop the control and the coordination on every finger, every note of the chord. That is a B minor, but it's missing our B bass note, and here's where the bar comes in. As with the F bar, I've got 3 fingers holding down 3 notes, curled fingers on the fingertip, extended index. And so once again, the bar itself is not responsible for those notes in the middle. The bar gets 2 notes, string 5 and string 1. That's it. And this should illustrate something. If you go ahead and put that down, you can see the curl in the finger. I've got the edge of the fingertip and the edge of the bass to cover strings 5 and 1. When you go to extend these from the bar, you will find it is very tempting to try to just force your way in. While you're practicing, I would recommend putting the bar down last. Place the finger, place the finger, place the finger, drop forward, and extend. Now in our exercise, we're going to do what we did with F, working through various permutations, various combinations of notes of the B minor chord. Be aware of the fingering, be aware again of the balance concept, and try to be aware of the line of your wrist. As I've said before, when this stuff starts to seem like a lot to think about, just isolate and explore it. And when it comes to this is about sensation more than looking to see if you're in the right place. Just feeling it. Where are you gripping? Where are you squeezing? Is the arm relaxed? Can you feel compression in the wrist? Just be aware of those things when you do this kind of detailed practicing. Then when you're playing a song, let that go. Just as long as you go to that place of looking more closely at what you do on a regular basis, ideally every time you pick up the guitar for at least a couple of minutes. Ready for the exercise? Let's check it out.